Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now here's Cam Scannable on the ground. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
It's Scannable on 2nd down. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Going on 3rd, here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. And we talked about it earlier, brought a losing streak into the building with them. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
And that one made it big for the opposing side, but they're saying it went out right at the midfield stripe. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Hurts now from the gun. Front pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. On 4th down, Hurts. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
On the handoff, here's Scannable. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. 19.
Going right back to Scannable. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Right there, hurt.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Buying some time right. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
First down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Driving forward with Scannable. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Darts back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Set up. 70 Timberwolves.
From the red zone now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. It's 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Scatterboom. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Giants go up 6-0 here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
You're good on the point after. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical as nobody wants a 3 and out.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Tries the in route complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They run it with Saquon. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Gain of 11 on the play. And an Eagle 1st down.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And his game is stopped on what's going to be the final play on this 1st quarter. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They go to Barkley again. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, a casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Barkley. He started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Trimmer. Out.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Hey, 73.
Hurts now on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10.
60 by 6. Let's go.
Running with Scannaboo. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Dart. This is Cox, that's Slayton. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
On 1st down, this is Scannaboo. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
It's plays like that, Kate, that I'm happy I'm the color analyst and you and your spotter are doing play-by-play. Because that was a massive humanity, a whole bunch of bodies to sort through for 1 yard.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. One play action with Dart. He rolls to his right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
70 Lion, trap 60. Mustang 19. 19 Lion.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. Pass brought in by Slayton. And they make the tackle at the 38. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. The Giants leading the way here at MetLife. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. And Scatterboo here on the ground. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here's Scatterboo. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
And Scatterboo on third. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check out.
On the ground, it's Scatterboo. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Set. 72. Ready.
Now it's Scatterboo. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Ready, ready.
It's 2nd and goal.
Set. 60.
With the gun this time, here's Dart. Into traffic, complete! What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Darts out of the shotgun. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and goal. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. This just 21 yards down the pipe. New York knocks it through. It sails right through. A beautifully placed football.
Pete, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. A massive shot towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Gain of 12. First down, Philadelphia.
Throwing here, Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down, but instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
He has the first over the middle. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Give right side. It's Scatterboot. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Sideline throw reeled in by Neighbors. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Completed to his running back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the carry, this is Scatterboot. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I've talked to running backs over the years, Kate, in the transition from the college game to the pro game. They'll tell you, there's just times in the NFL you got to run into darkness. You run into a lot of bodies. Perfect example of that in the 1st down play.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now Dart. To the sideline and intercepted. No, it's incomplete. He had the pick. Just couldn't hang on, though. And this drive lives on to see 3rd down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Hits his running back. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Scatterboo. Only one on the carry, so that's going to bring up 2nd and goal from the 3. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the Eagles' 3-yard line.
Scatterboo again. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. He manages a couple, and they are right on the verge of it. 3rd and goal from the 1.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check, hurt, hurt. Let's go.
Here is Scatterboo. And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants making a 9-point advantage. York now for the extra point.
York for the extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants make it a 10-point ball game.
Giants 17, Eagles 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. This is a heater going deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
He completes it in traffic. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Gain of 15 there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Play action. Hurts has it. That's into the hands of Barkley. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And when the veteran QB said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's looking for Dallas Goedert there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And again, here's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Hawk 7, Hawk 7, get wide.
On the handoff, here's Scannaboo. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Viking 18.
It's Scannaboo on 2nd down. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
At the 30-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.